Hi, my name's S.B.Norton. I'm the writer of the new series, The Otherworldly Operatives. Some of you guys have had some questions and I thought I'd try and answer some of them today. I actually started writing in 2009, so I haven't been doing it for that long, but I've always been able to do it, so I just thought I'd give it a go. Well, I used to play in bands and I used to write a lot of songs, and I stopped doing that quite a while ago, and I actually needed a new outlet, a new creative outlet, so I decided to take up writing. Oh, the sort of bands I used to play in. I used to play in heavy metal bands, thrash metal bands, and punk rock bands. So I have a character in my books called Johnny Wiseman, and he actually is a big fan of that style of music, and that sort of comes from myself. The severed plane. Yeah, the severed plane. I thought it would be cool to have a land that sort of sat alongside Earth, and it was somewhere basically for my warlocks and witches to take all the kidnapped humans and bodies and all that sort of thing too. And it's quite a nasty place. It's quite barren in some ways, and it's a place to basically have where the corridors come from is pretty much they basically lead straight to the severed plane, and they come from Earth, and they're all set up around Earth. Calan Taylor. Right, so Calan Taylor is the main character of these books, and he's 13, he's 14 in Southern Vexations, that book there, and he turns 14. He hasn't got any troubles. He actually is a very good basketball player. Actually hasn't got a lot of troubles in his life, bar his sister, who actually is a bit nasty to him. Love writing her character, by the way. But Calan Taylor, he's ever evolving, and he will evolve through all the different books as it continues going. Calan doesn't even know who Calan is at the moment, so it's going to take some time to evolve, and I hope you guys all enjoy the ride, because it's going to be a big one. Yes, I love writing horror stories. I love scaring children, which is probably a bit of a sadistic type of thing to say, but I love Stephen King growing up. Watched all the movies, read all the books, particularly the old Stephen King, Carrie and The Shining and It and all that sort of stuff. Loved it. In later days though, Derek Landy, big fan of Derek Landy, and he sort of paved the way to say it's cool to scare kids, it's cool to have a laugh while you're doing it as well, and I would say him and Arthur Slade, probably two of my biggest influences. Arthur Slade, particularly in the style of writing, way I pitch chapters, speed at which I write. But yeah, that's basically the reason. Horror stories, I just always loved them, so it's always going to be part of my writing. I have some advice from aspiring writers, because I've had to. It's been a bit of writing can be. It's a bit of a trial, and it's also very. It's an autonomous type of thing to do. You can't give up. You can't let anybody tell you really what to do. I don't think so anyway, or else you're not being true to yourself. When you pick a topic, when you just decide to get into something, you actually have to make sure that what you decide to write is it's got enough depth in there to actually branch out and create a lot of. You've got to be able to. You really do have to be able to create a lot of room within your writing, and a lot of character development. You've got to make sure that there's plenty of depth and scope within what you write. So when you pick a topic, it needs to have a lot of lack of a better word, I would probably say it needs to have a lot of meat to it, basically. So yeah. Where are the books available? Right, so this finally is available now. The whole 412 pages of it is available now on Amazon, CreateSpace through Amazon. It's going to be available in some of my local bookshops around here very soon, which is very exciting. We got Flames from the North and Southern Vexations are both on Kindle as we speak. So they're very gettable, very cheap, and I'll be running specials on them over the time. But try and buy the book because the book's ace. It's good. The jackets are fantastic, and my illustrator's done a really good job. So that's about it from me. Thanks for watching, and I'll hope as you just take the ride with Calan as it keeps going. Thanks very much. Thank you. Bye.